Season's greetings and hello, my beautiful friends. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. Happy December 4th, our crocheting Vlogmas Christmas blanket, sweater, blanket, day 4. So I hope y'all are having an amazing day. I was going to try to, first I was going to try to do this yesterday because technically it's the morning of the 5th. I was going to try to keep that on the DL, but really why? So, didn't make my video yesterday. Didn't really feel like making my video yesterday. But I don't really want to like separate them or put them together either. Everyone needs their own moment, especially the kids. Like if it was just, Derek and I together, I'd probably do our days together. But anyway, so separate them out. So technically it's the 5th. I'll put my other video up here in a little bit. And we're going to have a live tonight. So anyway, if y'all are new, hello. Thank you for putting up with my one day lateness. I appreciate you guys. I have several new folks. So hello, how are you? I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all enjoy the ramblings and shenanigery that goes on this channel. I appreciate you guys. If y'all have been here, thank you for hanging out and putting up with the ramblings and shenanigery that go on this channel. I appreciate you. So, all right. So, y'all, we're already on, today's already the 5th, but it's like the 4th day. That's crazy. Either way, whatever day it is, 4th, 5th, it's bananas that we're this far into it. So, if y'all are new and don't know what's happening, what's going on, this is our 3rd year doing it, which is so cool. But myself and my beautiful darling friend Angelia from Crocheting House Mouse, and my hands are still blackish. I've got some of it off. Anyway, I dyed my daughter's hair in case anyone didn't know. But on every one of Angelia's videos, she always tells me hi, and it makes me so happy, and I feel bad because I always forget to tell her hello. So, hi, Angelia. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I feel bad every time. She's like, hi, Ashley, and I'm like, dadgummit, I forgot to say hi back. So, hi, Angelia. How are you today? So, all right. So, what we're doing is her and her husband are making she's making and her husband is participating in and helping create, should I say, a beautiful, ridiculously cool blanket. Over here, my family is helping do the same thing. So it's our 5th year. Her hubby goes in and draws out yarn. She has 2 buckets and he draws from those. I'm not giving too much away because you guys go check her out, But he draws from those 2 buckets and she adds to the blanket, and she has little cups that she may or may not draw things out of. I don't know. It's really, really cool. And her blanket is, it's the neatest. I love it so much. And it's so funny because she would tell me this last year whenever I was making this crappy blanket, because I called it my ugly Christmas sweater blanket. It's not ugly. Angelia, I can't say it enough. It's not ugly. I love what you're doing. It's so creative and so cool, and I love it so much. It's so neat, y'all. Like I said, if you haven't checked it out, pause this, go now, come back. But, wait until the end. Go check it out. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. So if y'all watched hers and then came here, I appreciate you guys. So, yeah, so like I said, so he draws yarn out for her. She puts it into her blanket, and then she's showing off goodies. She has extra little fun things to add to it, and she's such a hoot. She's so much fun. And if y'all have been here, then you know that Halloween is like my like, oh, we made it, y'all. And which Derek told me this last night. He's like, you say that every year. It's like, I get, like, the closer we get to Christmas, the more in the Christmas spirit I get. Like, at first, I'm just like, ugh, but the closer I get to it, and like looking into the Christmas lights and looking at, little things, and there are a couple Christmas songs that I really, really like and things like that. And watching, we've been watching Christmas movies and putting out the Christmas things. And so thank you, Angelia, for helping me get in the Christmas spirit this year. But yeah, I'm having an absolute blast with this. And we've decided that, we're going to do our own thing on our channels, which is what you're supposed to do. I feel like when you have your own YouTube channel, but we have no rules. There are no rules. And so we may just keep on going. As like I said, we both have Christmas things that we really want to make. Both have fun projects and things that we really want to make. I have some Halloween things that I still want to make. So we could just do like a holiday like run through and just keep it going. Also, You guys can't tell anybody, but there may or may not be like a discussion of a crochet along at some point on our channels later. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, fun times to be had. All right. So yesterday, I have to look. It's Derek's day, right? Derek's day. Okay, everyone got all... We're just in a lineup. Not really any rhyme or reason to it. Usually we either do oldest to youngest, which would be Derek to B, or we do youngest to oldest, which would be B to Derek. And we keep like the same people in between. A couple times we've started in the middle, which is what we were doing this time. I wasn't gonna pick colors and do the things. That was my whole deal. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. Derek told me that it's not a family blanket if I don't pick, and I'm like, but I'm not gonna be surprised. And he's like, get in your scrap balls, close your eyes, and just draw out 2 colors. And I'm just like, my husband is a genius. So that's what I did. So I ended up having a day. So now instead of it being like Squirrely Dan and starting back over with B, which also didn't make any sense because Derek was just kind of, well, I guess it did. Because it started out with Finn. So we went like Fee, Fi Fo Fum. It's Finn, B, Derek, Squirrely Dan, and then would have went back to been back to Fee. Dadgummit, what's his name? That's not even his name. It's just the nickname. Went back to Finn. And then that way, mercy. But because Derek's like, you need a day, it's going to go Finn, B, Derek, Squirrely Dan, and then me, and back to Finn. None of it makes any sense. There's no rhyme or reason, but in the scheme of things and in the long term, does it matter? Not really. So I think we're okay. So, all right. So, for Derek's day, he did the things, all of that stuff. For at the end of his video is whenever we draw out the new colors for the next person's day. So the next person was Squirrely Dan. These are the colors that Squirrely Dan chose for the blanket. So if you're new here, I will have the blanket linked down below if y'all want to make it. They're just squares and then you stitch them together. But anyway, this is what he chose. He chose Red Heart Turquoise, and then I thought this was Mainstay White. It's not, y'all. It's I Love This Yarn White. How do I know? Because it felt like heaven working with it. That's how. So it looks so good. And so Angelia and I keep talking about like this vintage look. Derek and I both discussed like this is Christmas colors in our childhood. Like this just looks like old time Christmas. And I love it so much. So this is what he picked out. So this is what we have so far. So I've just been adding them now at the end. And then also Derek was like, if not, then they're just 4 squares. He's like, there's not a 5th square. And I'm like, all right, fine. So I'm going to be joining in on the fun. This is what we have. It's Finn's day, not Fee. Finn's day. B, Derek, Squirrely Dan. So I love it so much already. It's so good. So I said on these 2, I wasn't so sure I was going to keep it going. Here, I was like, okay, I can do this. This one, I didn't even look at the tutorial. I did on my own. I think we're good now. So, all right. So, this is what we have so far. I'll show you all my colors because it's my day. Technically the day on the 5th. But anyway, my day is the 5th. So, anyway. All right. So, each day they get to choose an activity, a movie, and a song. We're not necessarily doing those things that day. Like sometimes we are, but throughout the month or just like an idea for y'all even type of a thing. Our music playlist is linked down below just in case. So, all right. We're probably going to do his. We've been trying to keep up, but just like in case, you know. So, all right. So his activity is to have a craft night, which I'm very excited about. I mentioned this before. Everyone in this house has some sort of craft or some sort of something that they do. So that should be a lot of fun. I don't know exactly what he has planned, but I'm sure amazing things. He likes to do 3D printing and resin things and stuff like that. And everyone is pretty handy with a needle or hook of some point, so, or some sort. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. So craft night. His movie is Deadpool 2, which is honestly, it's a Christmas movie, so, you know, he did it. And then his song is Everlong by the Foo Fighters, Fightin' Foo. Love the Foo Fighters, so that's his song. Like I said, the playlist will be linked below with everyone's songs. So yes, okay. Let's see. So, goodness gracious, I'm just making sounds. Alright, so along with our blanket and the activities and things like that, I thought it would be fun. Angelia gets up here every day. She's so daggone cute. She's so cute anyway. But she has like the little festive Christmassy sweaters, and the other day she had on like really cute Christmassy leggings. Like I said, Christmas isn't really my time, so I don't really have that many Christmas clothes. I have 2 Christmas sweaters that I like swap out in rotation. One is Eskimo Joe's, and one is like a game that has little Velcro balls, and like you throw them at me and if they land on the bullseye then you have to do certain things. It's a whole lot of fun. I'm a real fun time at parties. But anyway, so I guess I could wear the Eskimo Joe shirt or like throw the Velcro balls at myself, but either of those aren't really fun. So honestly, I have a Bucky shirt on today. Rocking Bucky's. You are my sunshine. But yeah, so sorry I'm not like all festive and dressed up and stuff. Angelia is so daggum cute. Like every day I'm just like, you're adorable. Last night she's had her little like applique, her little guy on there, but it counted. She's so daggum cute. I'm having so much fun with her. Okay. So, aside from outfits, so we're doing Christmas stories, like either funny or wholesome. So far they've been funny. So far they've been kind of cheesy. We may after this one have to find like a different thing. I thought this was going to be a good one. I'm not so sure now, but anyway, good website that is. I'm not so sure. But we're doing a funny or wholesome Christmas story, a Christmas joke, and an around the world Christmas fun fact, which I'm pretty excited about. Normally I have like a mug of the day or socks of the day or something like that. I'm not doing that this year. Same thing. I have, I think, 2 Christmas mugs, maybe 2 or 3 pairs of socks. So it wouldn't go on for very long. So sorry. All right. So anyway, our story for today is Unfortunate Christmas Cookies. All right. 2 weeks before Christmas, 4-year-old Christy found out that she was allergic to gluten. Christmas Eve was packed with activities and endless list of things to do. With no time to get Christmas cookies, her mom picked up some gluten-free ones at the store. That way, Christy would be able to enjoy that's not what it says, a jolly holiday snack too. Apparently I'm just going to mush words together today. That way, Christy would be able to enjoy a jolly holiday snack too. There we go. All right. That night, Christy's father ate one of the leftover Santa cookies. It went down the wrong tube on the last bite, and he found himself coughing up crumbs. Thinking nothing of it, the parents went to bed. The next morning was full of fun with a pile of wrapping paper from opening presents, the family sitting down to breakfast with their new toys, when Christy looked up at the gluten-free toast with a sad look. "Mommy, I think we should send Santa a sorry note." "Why?" asked her mother. "I heard him coughing on the cookies last night." Alright, that's it. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a new one. These aren't that great. I'm sorry. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a better thing than that. That one was okay. So I'm coughing on the cookies. And just in case you're a kiddo watching or whatever, this dad has nothing to do with anything. The magic of Christmas is real. Santa will, in fact, come and eat your cookies. Don't forget to leave out carrots for the reindeer. They get hungry on their travels, too. This dad have nothing to do with anything. Santa, in fact, is a very big part of what we're all doing here. So, okay, cool. Don't let the internet fool you, kids. All right. So, our joke for today, let's see. What do Santa's helpers learn in school? The alphabet. That was kind of good. Some of these are just cheesy or just, I'm not real sure they're PC. I'm just gonna say it's kind of like, oh, well, okay. Things I don't want to say on YouTube. All right, let's see. Oh, this one's cute. What kind of car does the elf drive? A Toyota. I like the cheesy ones. I don't know why. It's my own thing. All right. So, for our Christmas fun fact. Speaking of Santa, let's talk about him a little bit more so you kids understand that it has nothing to do with gluten-free cookies and Dad's eating cookies. Santa, eat your cookies. Okay, cool. So anyway, all right. 2 of Santa's reindeer originally had different names. In the 1823 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, which originally introduced the world to Santa's reindeer, 2 of the flying creatures had slightly different names. According to Syracuse.com, which who can't trust the internet? Abe Lincoln, you know, it's Abe Lincoln saying, only half the things you read on the internet are true. Donner and Blitzen, or Dunder and Bliksem, which was a Dutch way to refer to thunder and lightning. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Those are like the coolest ones in. So Donner and Blitzen. Donner should be Dunder. Blitzen should be Bliksem with an M and an X. That's kind of cool. All right, because our story was kind of a flop, let's go ahead and read another fun fact, just because. All right. The longest running Santa Claus parade happens in Illinois. Plenty of communities hold Santa Claus parades, and each one is special in its own way. However, the parade that happens each year in Peoria, Illinois, is the oldest parade of its kind in the U.S. It's taken every holiday since 1888 and is well over 100 years of festive. Almost 100 and, well, it's almost 140. That's wild. All right, anyway. So yeah, okay. That's all it really says about it. Just have a Santa Claus parade. I guess it's just like maybe a regular parade and Santa's at the end. It doesn't really give descriptions or say a whole lot about it. So I don't know much about it, but all right. So let's see. Joke, fun facts, and our story, which I'm not real sure about the stories, but that's just me. Okay. I shall find new stories. All right. So each day I'm trying to have a project done for you all. I have one today. I'm hoping to have one for the 5th. So, we shall see. If not, then it'll be here on the 6th, I guess. So, all right. So I used Yarn Bee Velvety Smooth in the color olive. I had 2 skeins of this, and this is all that I have left. This little tiny bit. So there are 80 yards, 3.5 grams, or 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 74 meters, 100% polyester. So this is the color olive. I used my 9mm hook with this, and a skein and 2/3 probably of yarn. And I made one of my favorite things that I've ever made before. I love him so much. Like, I can't even tell y'all. I just realized I didn't snip the ends, but that's okay. No pressure Chanel here, right? I love him so much. I made a frog. I will link this pattern below. It is a free pattern. We're just going to move these little strings out of the way. There we go. So, it's a free pattern. We'll link below. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite things. I've made a lot of things. This is one of my favorites. So that's another deal that I was telling Derek last night as I was working on my insanely cool project that I'm working on currently. I am loving. I think along with just like the fun that is doing this with my friend, my beautiful friend Angelia, and just the fact that like I have a couple more photos to add at the end of this one from my beautiful friends out in the interwebs and friends that I actually have are sending in photos. Well, I mean, not that I actually have, but you know, I know who y'all are, is what I'm saying. So like adding those, like doing it kind of together and all that, not stressing about like craft fair things and inventory, and just seeing a really cute pattern and then making that really cute pattern has like brought so much joy to me. I can't even tell you, just being able to like, oh, I like that. I can make that now. Instead of like, oh, I like that in 2 weeks when I get done with this craft fair and when I finish this other thing and all this stuff, I can do that. It's like, it's made me so happy just being like, yeah, I can make that now. I'm going to go get the yarn for that. It's so cool. And so thank you, Angelia, for that. And just, we have a craft fair coming up this weekend. and it's my last one of the year, and I've said this a time or two. I don't know if I'm going to do them again, and honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do them again. I am kind of dreading the one that's coming up. I have a couple next year that I will do just because of what they are and where they are. But otherwise, I don't know if I'm going to miss them. We shall see. But anyway, I'm enjoying just seeing a project and making the project. It's so fun. So this is my frog. He does not have a name. He needs a name. I love him. His little legs, like his whole little thing. You can set if you want him to. I mean, I'm just, oh, I love him. So he has strings. Ignore that. We all have problems, you know, just anyway. So I love him so much. So I'm gonna put him right here by Jack and Sally. Oh, Benny. He's so cute. And then also last night, we got the tree out and all of those things and some lights for the windows. And so tonight we're gonna decorate the tree. And so this little dude won't be in here any longer because he goes on the top of the tree. And so set him right there for right now. But yeah, I've set the tree up and put some decoration in the windows and all of those things. And so I'm excited about that. So yeah, that'll be fun. All right, so one more time before I get our new yarn out. Squirrely Dan's things. Craft fair night. My gosh, I can't even see that word without saying it. Craft night. Deadpool 2 and Everlong by the Foo Fighters. All right. Our blanket so far. Super cool square. I love this. I'm loving it. So I love each one of them. I don't have a favorite. I love them all. So good. So I have the big bag of scrap balls. I was working on a cardigan that I messed up. In case y'all watched that video got a lot of views, which is wild. But I decided that I'm gonna take it out because like whenever I put it on, I can feel that it's tighter on this side, and I'm not gonna like it. The other day I had a sweater on and I put it over on my sweater, and it was just like, yeah, I don't like that. Like I probably won't wear it as much. I don't like how it looks as much as I do just like the big flowy open side. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I made a cardigan where I just was reaching in and drawing yarn balls out of where I got the yarn balls for today. And I started out with a 6.5 millimeter hook. I did a panel and a half in my 5 millimeter hook, and it changed it completely. So I'm going to take out that whole panel and then a little over half of the one panel and redo it in my 6.5 hook, because I know I'm not going to wear it as much if it's like uncomfortable and weird and all those things. And it's like I could have stitched the sides and made them wider on one side and done like really funky things and all that stuff, but like what I had envisioned didn't turn out. And I know that I know myself, I know I'm not gonna wear it as much if I don't, like, you know, it's not that thing. And so it's still gonna be funky. I'm still gonna have big cool buttons and ridiculously amazing sleeves. I'm gonna do some really fun stuff on the sleeves, so I'm excited. But I kind of put that one on the back burner because of Christmas things. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take it all out because I'm not happy with it. So anywho, but that bag is where I got this yarn. So I just closed my eyes, reached in and got two. One, I'm gonna say one kind of felt weird, and so I looked at it and I'm glad I didn't pick it. I put it back because it was one that I'm using for my watermelon overalls. Like this yarn. Don't know how it ended up there, so I took it out. So closed my eyes again, reached in and drew again. So we're gonna be surprised together, even though I picked them. So our super cool tin. Drum roll, please. And we shall see our colors for today. I was gonna see if it goes. It kind of does, right? So anyway, all right, here we go. Show y'all first. If I can get it open, I'm telling you every day. There we go. All right. Are they Christmassy? Oh my gosh! No way! I swear to you, I did not look. That's insanity. I promise you, I did not look. The other color I drew out, like I said, was this. The watermelon yarn, which was red, black, green, and white. It was meant to be it's kismet for there to be a Christmas tree color at the end. So obviously I'm going to do the tree in green in the background in red. That's hilarious. I swear to y'all, I did not look. That's too funny. And I wouldn't have picked green and red if I would have picked, so that's funny. All right, here we go. So now we know. That's hilarious. It kind of looks like almost a little snowman. Look at that. So that is so funny. I blindly drew Christmas colors out of the bag. So that'll be a good ending. I suppose it's quite Christmassy, green and red. That'll be the last square over here. So work on that and work on the rest of what I'm working on for the 5th. I'm so excited about it. It's so dang cute. I can't wait for y'all to see it. So like I said, I'm having a blast just picking out really fun new patterns and making them. And not having a rhyme or reason. Not being like, well, I have to make, 47 bees by Tuesday or whatever. I'm so into it. So anyway. So yeah. Little frog, I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite things I've ever made. Which is just wild, but it is. I love him so much. He's so cute. Little kawaii eyes. And he's ginormous. He's not really ginormous, but like big ones, small ones, some as big as your head, So, all right. I love him. I think he's so cute. I don't know. He may end up under the tree for somebody. Just saying. So, all right. So there's that. Add the red and green to our Christmas tree blanket, which is hilarious. I will link this blanket down below. So the first 2 squares, I wasn't so sure. This one, I was like, okay, maybe. This one, I was like, you got this. Let's do this. So this is officially what we're doing. Pretend all the ends are magically woven in. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to go finish my deal for today, aka the 5th, and then make my square. So yay. We're gonna go have school because it's still Tuesday. So all right, so I thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe, and I'm telling you, we're getting even closer since I don't know, we have, golly, it's already the 5th. Technically the 4th, whatever, but either way, it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve come and gone, one of the way or the other in 20 days. So you have less than 20 days to get your stuff together. May I suggest that you stay off the naughty list. 20 days, everyone. No pressure, Chanel. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you very soon. Please check out Angelia. I forgot to mention that again at the end. Please, if you haven't, check out Angelia and her beautiful makes. I'm having so much fun with this. Thank you, Angelia. All right, please stay off the naughty list. We all get goodies that way. Otherwise, also though, if you're on the bad list and you get cold, we could all get together and have a barbecue. I'm down for either. All right. Thank you guys.